The Lions are back on the road in one final non-conference matchup, heading up to Martin, Tennessee to take on the UT Martin Skyhawks out of the Big South OVC Football Association. Catching up with head coach Brent Dearman. And coach, a tough non-conference test last week inside of Brawley Stadium against nationally ranked Illinois State. Just your final takeaways.
Had an opportunity to win that football game on multiple occasions, and there's always about 5 or 6 plays every game that define that football game, and we didn't execute on those 5 or 6 plays. We've got to do a better job as coaches to prepare those guys for those moments. We got to do a better job of executing in those moments and come away with that victory. You're tired of seeing moral victories around here. It's time to get real victories on the scoreboard, but see our guys fight and battle. I mean, we're down 14-3 at one point in that football game, and see our guys battle all the way to that last play of the game shows the grit and fight in our players. So really excited about what we're doing. Seeing a lot of young guys playing, a lot of young guys helping us on the field. So that's exciting times as well.
Speaking of youth, it marked the 3rd straight week the Lions have taken home the United Athletic Conference Freshman of the Week honors. This week it was Josh England in his first career start, 12 tackles at the linebacker spot. Coach, just how much of a bright spot was he?
Josh is a guy, Josh was an early enrollee, so he got here in January. So the work he was able to put in from January to May really separated him from most freshmen, to be honest with you. But we knew the talent that he had. We knew that he was going to play and really help us early in this season. Sean had a little injury that knocked him out, and to see Josh step in and we didn't skip a beat on the defense side of the ball with him making those plays. Future is really bright for him, but there's so many freshmen in this class that have a extremely bright future.
Next up, UT Martin, the Skyhawks. Coach, they've won the last 3 OVC championships. We know it'll be a tough test. Coming off a tough loss, double overtime loss to SEMO last week. What can you tell us about the Skyhawks?
Man, you look at SEMO's probably 1 or 2 in that league. As our game 1, Memphis is the top group of 5 school. Illinois State is projected to be a playoff team this year, 2 or 3 in their league. And then turn around and play the number 1 team in the OVC with UT Martin this week. There hadn't been any cupcakes on the schedule. We've had to strap it up and get ready to roll every week, but we don't complain about it. We accept the challenge, and now we got to win the challenge. This is a really good football team, but this is a good football team that we had last year on the ropes. We're up 2 scores at halftime, come out of half and drive the length of the field, miss a chip shot field goal, which is really what flipped the momentum of that football game last year. They're going to remember it. They're also coming off a tough loss last week, an overtime loss to SEMO. So you got 2 teams that are scratching and clawing for their first win. I respect the heck out of their staff over there. They do a great job. This is going to be another knockdown, drag-out brawl.
Coach, we appreciate the time as always. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you guys, Roar Lions.